Hey guys, so this is part 2, and this should be the finale, hopefully. But yeah, so guys, we last left off with Sergeant Pepper. So that is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. Number 6 is Queen: A Night at the Opera. Just an amazing Queen album. Their best, obviously, for good reasons. And, yeah, I love every song. Every song in here is great. Bohemian Rhapsody is an amazing ending to the album. It's sort of God Save the Queen, because that's on here, but, it's more Bohemian Rhapsody. That's more like the ending. Death on Two Legs, is scary. Like, this is the scariest opening to, like, any album I've ever heard. Freaking starts out with, like, nice, lovely piano and that, and then just all of a sudden goes boo 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 with like these scary violins or whatever. But yeah, guys, great album. Every song in here is great. It's got a lot of great sounds. That I love the difference between a lot of the songs. Song "I'm in Love with My Car," really like hard song by the drummer. I don't know what the drummer's name is. Then "Lazy on a Sunday Afternoon," very like Freddie Mercury type eccentric song. You know, it's very like loose. I don't know how to describe it. Then the song "39," written by Brian May. It just has a really humble home type of sound to it. I love that song. Next is the Beach Boys' "Summer Days and Summer Nights." Like side 2. This is the start of Pet Sounds. If you've never heard "You're So Good to Me, Let 'Em Run Wild," you know, it's basically a Pet Sounds song. Same with the start of "California Girls." That is where Pet Sounds started. Like, you hear it all, it sounds like almost like "Wouldn't It Be Nice," the opening in that. But yeah, "Then I Kissed Her," great cover by with Al Jardine as a singer. Great cover of Phil Spector song by the Crystals. And then "Girl Don't Tell Me." To me, it sounds like a Beatles song. I really like that. And yeah, every song here is great except for 1 or 2. Yeah, "Girl from New York City" and "Amusement Park USA." I don't like those too much. Those are sort of disposable songs. But besides that, every song in here is great. I love side 2. This is the start of Pet Sounds, and it is a really good album. There's that. Next is "A London Calling to the Underworld." Yeah, The Clash, "London Calling," the death of rock and roll. I honest to God think this is the album. This is the death of rock and roll. But yeah, guys, I can't believe 2 albums set, and every song in here is really good. There's a lot of ones, like, I mean, some that you sort of forget are like "Clamp Down," "The Right Profile." Those are ones that are sort of disposable, but good. Like, you just can't picture the album without those songs. But every song here is great. This is an original. But yeah, "London Calling," it's an amazing intro to the album. So I guess I'm just rubbing my eye here because it's itchy. "Spanish Bombs," that would have been a great song. It would have been a great single, but it never went anywhere. "The Guns of Brixton," a really good reggae song, really gets you, you know. Side 1 of this is really amazing. Side 2 is really good. Side 3 is, I don't know why. I watched a video of, if anyone knows the channel, Vinyl Rewind, he did a review of this. And I actually quite liked side 3. "Coca-Cola," I love that song. "Death or Glory" is amazing. Sort of a call to, like, those old 60s rockers still trying to go on in the 70s and that in the 80s, and they're just like, just stop. Like, your albums are garbage now. But yeah, guys, I strongly believe in that death of rock and roll thing. To me, this is the last, like, real, like, talk or anything of rock and roll. Sorry, I'm just turning my TV back on there. But yeah, this is it, I think, honestly. Like, I can't think of any other, like, real rock album, true to rock, besides that. And then next is John Lennon's Plastic Ono Band, other words known as the Under the Tree album. That's what I always known as. Oh, this is such a real gritty, hard-hitting album. Like, Every song in here is so good. And then it ends with My Mummy's Dead, which, like, oh, it's so sad, like, all the shit John went through. But yeah, every song here is great. This is like his Scream Therapy album. It didn't really go anywhere when it first came out, but now it's become more cult popular and that. Well, guys, this is, you know, it's the worst thing. When you get a copy of this, so there's this, and then there's a Yoko one. The Yoko one is the exact same cover as this, but when you turn around, Yoko is on the back as a child instead of John. So watch out for that when you buy this. Next is the Beach Boys Smiley Smile. Sorry guys, I got a lot of, actually I don't have any more Beach Boys. That was the last, this is the last one. Smiley Smile, the Beach Boys. It was supposed to originally be Smile. That would have been an amazing album, but Brian couldn't finish it. And this is what came out. Smile. Smiley Smile. The Beach Boys. They took a lot of stuff that they could use from Smile and just sort of put this together. Which, I honestly God think this is a better album than what Smile would have been. Like, the Smile sessions are not that great, honestly. Vegetables on here is much better than the Smile Sessions one. With Me Tonight is beautiful. It's a good song. Getting Hungry is a fun song. Heroes and Villains on here is really good. I hate that stupid cantina part that they add in the actual song there. Yeah, this is an enjoyable album though. Like, it's not bad at all. Also, yeah, this is an original mono UK copy. Next, I got Simon & Garfunkel's Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. For some reason, I mean, someone that I talked to says that this is like the most hated. I don't know why. This is their best album to me, I think. Scarborough Fair is just great, especially in stereo. You cannot get this in mono. How the way the what do you call it? I think it's like a piano type thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like all the sounds just play off each other from like with the record player. It plays from like that channel to that channel to that channel to that channel. Like it plays very well when you go through all the songs and that. But yeah, every song here is great. Then the next song, Patterns, it's just like, it doesn't sound like anything else off the album. Homeward Bound, great classic. And then 7 O'Clock News with Silent Night. Oh, that's so sad. Especially if you switch to one side, you can hear all the things they're saying. It's like, this is your sick world. And then this is like, I don't know. It's great though. Next is The Monkees, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorns, and Jones Limited. This is, to me, the best Monkees album. I love this album. Every song in here is just great. Salesman, She Hangs Outdoor in the Summer, Love's Only Sleeping, Cuddly Toy Word, Side 1, that's great. Hard to Believe is okay. What Am I Doing Hang Around is really good. Daily Nightly's amazing. This is like the first use of the Moog synthesizer, I'm pretty sure, in like the public eye, sorta. But yeah, I love this album. And yeah, the Monkees really getting up there in like cult status and being liked and that. But yeah, I'm happy that that's happening, because honest to God, like now the Monkees are artists. Like I don't know why people denied it for a long time. But yeah, I think the Monkees are really good artists when they actually did their art instead of having Don Kirshner ruin their art. Okay, so next I got the Beatles, Revolver. Like the one question I always have: what's a better album, Revolver or the other one? I think it's Revolver. Maybe. I don't know. I've always toyed with that question. Right now it's Sgt. Pepper, but yeah, Eleanor Rigby is amazing. I'm Only Sleeping is really good. She Said, great. Tomorrow Never Knows, an amazing ending to the album. Taxman, a great starting with that John Lennon's rhythm just going dun, 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 throughout the song and that. Good Day Sunshine, really happy song. I'm gonna speed this up really quickly because we're at 9 minutes. So next is Tommy the Who, the best rock opera, the only rock opera I can actually think of. Pete Townsend put together an amazing album here. Overture, I think, is the best song on the album, which is just the opening. But yeah, I love the sound of everything, and it just all fits together. Pinball Wizard's really good, obviously. And then We're Not Gonna Take It, great ending. Tommy, you haven't listened to it? listen to it. Next is the Doors, L.A. Woman. This is, to me, the best Doors album because I love the sound of this one. It's just very raw and it's just sort of there. They play everything like live through this. Changeling, I love Lover Madly, Been Down So Long, Cars by the Window, L.A. Woman, all great. El America, I love that guitar opening where it's like doom 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 doom, really great. Riders on the Storm is an amazing ending, and this is an amazing ending to the Doors' career. This is because this is their last album. It's just great. It went out with a bang, that's for sure. Next, I got Led Zeppelin 2. Really great album. I love the opening 2 songs, which is Whole Lotta Love, and then I forgot what the other song's called. Whole Lotta Love and What Is and What Should It Never Be. It starts off really slow and stellar, and then just out of nowhere, these guitars come booming in. It's like, you're not taking a break, pal. You're gonna listen to it. So there's that. Next is Led Zeppelin 4. Really great classic Led Zeppelin album, but I still like 2 more. I like it more. Stairway to Heaven. I can't go wrong with that. Next is the new Monkees album. This album is amazing. Like I can't believe it. In 2016, they put together such a great album. Every song in here is just so good. There's like 2 that sort of lack for me, which is I Was There and I'm Told I Had a Good Time. I didn't really like that one. Good Times is okay. But there's a lot on here that really sound like Monkey songs, like old classic Monkey songs. And then they do add a Davy song, Love to Love, which is a nice nod to to Davy and that rip. And next, there is the first Elvis album. Right there. Yeah. The birth of rock and roll. Speaking of the death of rock and roll, which is that Clash album. But the first Elvis album, just amazing. Like, you can't go wrong with that. And then the final one is Come Dance With Me, Frank Sinatra. I had to add a Frank Sinatra song. A Frank Sinatra album on this list, because, you know. And I love every song here. Saturday Night, Come Dance With Me, Something's Gotta Give, Dancing in the Dark, I love all those. Too Close for Comfort, Last Dance. This is a pretty